Discourse synonym. Discourse synonym here from Oracle. I'm glad we're getting under the real crux of it. We've got a discourse crossword clue.
Thumbs up. I gotta go now.
You can go. Oh, you can go.
Thumb up.
Well, welcome, ladies and germs.
Not germs.
No?
Don't insult them.
Germs.
They're dickheads.
Germs.
Germs, journalists. What's the difference?
No, I'm done. But welcome.
Welcome.
To BNTW Podcast Sessions number 23.
23!
Look at
23 is
that.
my lucky number, actually.
Is it?
Yes, this is going to be a lucky podcast.
Is it? I bet it'll get 0 views.
Not 0 views. I reckon it'll get 23 views.
23?
Weird how
I'm
the
gonna say
universe
21.
works like that. 20, what are you talking about, 21?
21. It's going to peter out now.
It's not going to peter out.
So
We're gonna explode after this. 23
Explode.
views every episode.
Yeah, last
Come
session.
on, guys.
Last session, fuck Bill Cosby.
Oh, that
Causing
was
a bit
good
of
one.
controversy in our clip that
Bit
we
of
put out this week.
controversy. Can you believe it? People dislike
People
that we dislike Bill
disliked.
Cosby.
People dislike that we dislike Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob
Billy
Cosby.
Bobby.
The fucking prick.
What a good guy.
And he's also announcing that he's thinking about going back into his comedy
Fucking
game
hot podcast. He is.
and going on tour and stuff. And I hope,
Wow.
I hope no one shows.
I wish him all the best. Honestly, I do. Not.
Not.
Yeah. So I got notes.
You got notes,
We
yeah.
already did this like Bill Cosby. We're only a minute in. That's pretty much all the notes I had.
That was
So,
the most interesting thing we had to talk about today. So thank you very much.
Thanks
ladies
very
and
much.
gentlemen. This was
Bad
session
boys.
23.
Bad boys. What you gonna do? No?
It's not even the theme.
Is it not?
No,
We'll get sued if I sing that.
you do. We have to mute you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll
Will
get
Smith, please don't
demonetized.
sue us.
We'll get demonetized when we're not even getting monetized.
No one's going to give us any monetizing.
But we did. We made it to 50 subs as we announced last week.
50 subs!
And now we put out a
51
little
now.
thank you. We're on 51 now, so
51.
thank you to that extra person.
Don't
You're
know who
helping
you
us.
are. Thank you very much.
You're helping us
Much
make our way
appreciated.
to our next milestone.
Of 52.
100.
Oh, 100.
And
52
then
would be good, though.
When we get to 100 as well, we actually get to have our own customizable link to our page. On
Customizable link?
Yeah, to
Can't
our
you
channel.
just make that on, like, the internet?
No, you can't. You have to wait till you get 100 subs on YouTube.
And what does it say on it? Would it say BNTW channel or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
That sounds pretty cool.
So we can do that.
Help us get subscribers,
Exactly.
share,
Like,
bell notification,
share, subscribe, share with your
comment.
friends.
do all that stuff. You can come and listen to us talk over each other every single episode.
I know, you've been really much talking a lot.
Because I noticed you always do all the talking, so I thought I'd come in with some fucking energy this week.
You don't have to fucking
I'll come in with some fire.
Then you cut
I'm just
over
gonna
me.
talk over you, everything you say.
I'm just not going to
Everything
talk.
you say.
I'm gonna...
Well, thank you very much. That's what I've been waiting for. Okay, now we get to talk about Conor McGregor. So, what Oracle's more disliked than I am. Everybody hates Oracle. Oracle, what are you doing wearing that revealing top today? Put it away. Put it. Look at her trying to sell her OnlyFans. Don't snort down the microphone. She hasn't got a microphone. Okay, so Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. I'm predicting this is going to go to the second round. Knock out Conor McGregor. Oracle, what do you think? All right. She's always with the all right.
Begrudging all right, she gave you that. She's going to be a part of it.
She does want to be a part of it. I thought you weren't talking.
She can see this podcast. I'm just clarifying for people.
No, I
It's
thought you
falling
weren't
apart
talking.
already. It's falling apart.
It's not falling apart.
It was. You just went straight through that whole prediction very quickly, didn't you?
Well, I hadn't finished.
It felt like you had.
I was going to go for a play-by-play.
You ruined your flow by asking Oracle her opinion out the gate.
Yeah, I shouldn't ask Oracle anything ever.
That's what you did. Ask her at the end.
I'll never ask her. I'll never ask her anything.
play-by-play. This is how you do it.
Oracle, what's your play-by-play? All right, for fuck's sake. This girl, what's the point? So, meth-addicted trout.
Why are you flying through everything so quickly?
All right, we'll get to that. We'll come back. We'll come back to meth-addicted trout.
So this is why.
Hey.
This is why you don't do it on your own.
So this is why you talk.
This is why I talk, because you're like...
Okay, I have a short attention span. I don't know if you know this.
This would be like not even a 15-minute podcast.
Yeah.
I should do a manic podcast, just 15 minutes of me just rambling about shit. No one can pick up what you're saying.
It sounds like you're on meth.
It could be on meth.
It does.
Could you imagine? I don't even know how you cook it, though.
No?
No, you put it in the oven, get
I don't
some
know.
sulfur, some
I think you
carbonate.
make it. I think most people just buy it
Just buy it.
and purchase it off the streets.
Yeah, not if you're a science
Off
teacher.
the mean streets.
Not if you're Breaking Bad.
Not if you're Breaking Bad, though.
Oh, that'd be fun, though. You could be my Jesse.
I feel like I'd be Walter White.
You think you'd be Walter?
Yeah.
You don't know how to cook meth either.
you could just about cook a sausage.
I didn't cook it very well. I got food poisoning.
Exactly.
So,
So there we go.
okay, but I could cook meth.
Could you?
Oh yeah, I could make that blue meth from Breaking Bad.
How do you make it?
You get some carbon, some sulfur, some nitric acid. You mix it around with some batter.
Batter. Some Aunt Bessie's batter. Just put it in. So this fucking coming out like a fucking Yorkshire pud.
17, 20 minutes.
17, 20 minutes. So this is just the recipe for Yorkshire puddings.
Well, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. You've always called me Dr. Bronson. I'm not an actual
I've never
doctor.
once called you a Dr. Bronson.
You always call me Dr. Bronson. Remember that time you were like, "What's wrong with this?" And I was like, "Oh, Dr. Bronson thinks it's this."
I think the most things I call you are you prick, dickhead, cunt.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll put some respect on it, and you'll be like, "Dr. Cunt."
No,
you do.
never. I think you're imagining it.
Yeah, well, I've got to try and make it sound good somehow, haven't I?
No.
Otherwise, I just kill myself.
Just got to accept the fact that you're just a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, that's just the way life goes, though.
It's the way she
Sometimes
goes.
you're just a piece of shit.
It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she don't. It's the way she goes.
What are you on about?
I don't know.
Is that a song?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like you're singing something.
100%.
Okay, is it a rap song?
It's not a rap song.
Is it a classical?
It's not a classical.
Is it a man or woman?
It is a man.
So it is a song.
No.
Ah, god damn it. Son of a bitch. Nearly had you.
No, I don't think you did. But Oracle found a special news story for us today. Going back onto it. So, Buzzsaw, hand your mic over to somebody who people like to listen to. And, just gonna shut him from his own podcast. Do you want to take over for the day, Oracle?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, sounds good.
There we go. She was talking into the mic. Oracle has a go at us for our mic etiquette.
Yeah, I do.
All the time. But
Yeah.
it's to make it sound good. Because when me and Buzzsaw were left to our own devices, we didn't make it sound all that great. Whoopsie doodle. This is why Oracle comes along and fixes everything. This is why she's not allowed on another vacation for another 50 years.
Jesus, 50 years.
Yeah, we didn't tell you, sorry.
That's a long time.
But what's the news story, Oracle? Hit us with it.
Okay, so I found this story today and it made me laugh quite a lot. So, don't laugh at me, Buzzsaw.
Oh, shucks.
So, scientists got 60 trout addicted to meth.
Methamphetamine.
Yep. And this is a story I've got it up so you guys can discuss about it. But yeah, there you go.
This is it. So scientists have found got. So it sounds like they went out intentionally to achieve this feat. But they've got 60 trout addicted to methamphetamine. So the research examined the impact of residues of the drug in freshwater streams, finding it could be causing ecological damage. Oh, that's funny.
There you are then.
Who would have thought it, eh?
Get some fish addicted to meth.
The amount of chemicals and fucking toxic shit that is in meth. Do you know what I mean? I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's not good. Look what it does to human beings. Like,
It messes some humans up.
it messes folk up.
Look what it did to your mum.
Exactly. She's dead. She's brown bread now.
She was one of those zombies running around LA.
Oh, a toothless old cow. So
She definitely doesn't watch
she
this.
definitely doesn't watch this.
She has much better things to do.
She hasn't even got internet at the minute, so that's a bonus. So she can't even do it.
Haha, stupid bitch.
She doesn't even answer her phone when you call it, so that just goes to show. And that's not just me, that's everybody. She doesn't even have a phone on her half the time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think it might just be you.
No, she just never has it.
No, I haven't got my phone
She'll
on
go
me
out
again,
for like
Flynn.
half a day and she's left her phone at home.
Does she call you Flynn?
No, she don't.
What does she call you?
Maximus.
Maximus.
Yeah.
Oh, is she like a Roman or something?
No, she's just brain damaged.
Presbyterian.
Brain damaged.
Brain damaged.
But we have got 60 drugged up trout in the rivers of where is it?
The Czech Republic has been tackling methamphetamine use since the days of communist rule, and today more than 50% of all drug arrests in the country are related to the stimulant.
Wow.
They love meth out there.
So half of the
not half the population of the Czech Republic are on crystal meth.
Imagine that. That explains a lot.
They get a lot done.
Get a lot done on that meth.
But not very well.
They're functioning meth addicts.
No, 50% of drug arrests
Drug arrests,
are
okay.
meth related.
So that's half the population.
No, I don't think so. But
I
maybe.
don't know. I don't know the
Maybe
Czech.
they've all been arrested for drug
Czech
use.
people.
I don't know.
So
Check it out.
Why did they want to find out what it did to just the earth in
Yeah,
general?
why do we need to know why?
I feel like it's obvious that it was going to do some damage to one, the animals, and two, the environment, because it's so much like toxic. Like people that are making meth are wearing hazmat suits when they're doing it.
Yeah,
It's a
pretty
clear
bad for
sign,
you, right?
It's not a good thing.
It says toxic right on the side.
Exactly.
And but fish can't lose their teeth, right?
I guess they can. I guess we've got a load of drugged up.
Do trout have
They
teeth?
start losing their scales and stuff.
All their
and they're like,
scales. But then people look scaly, so maybe they get extra scales.
like a zombie fish. That's what they look like. A zombie fish.
But they ain't got teeth.
They ain't got teeth.
They just suck on other fish.
Just suck on other fish.
Is that how fish eat other fish?
I don't know.
They just suck on them?
I feel like they just swallow them.
They just swallow them.
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
Just go out. It's disgusting.
That's a fish eating another fish.
It's a big burp.
It burps.
Yeah.
Do fish burp? Can you burp underwater? I never tried.
I feel like you could burp underwater.
Let's try it.
Go.
Let's go fill up the bathtub.
Go on then.
Oracle, go fill up the bathtub for us.
This is how the rest of the podcast goes. I'm going to drown Buzzsaw
Well, that'd be fun, though.
in his own bath.
Yeah. Do you know CPR?
Nope.
You don't know... Oracle, do you know CPR?
Don't. No.
I feel like I could die doing this.
Yep.
What do you mean, yeah? Who are you going to do the podcast with if I die?
Myself.
Then,
An oracle.
Then what views will you
Me
get?
and the big O will take over, and it'll be boy and gal in the wood.
Boy and gal in the wood. That's a terrible name for a podcast.
Me and Oracle seem pretty high on it now. We're like that.
Oh, you don't want to join Oracle. She was talking about doing her own podcast this week and ditching both of us.
Well, this is news to me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What happened to this little side ponytail?
Yeah, she
Oracle?
wants to run her own shit. She wants to do murder investigations.
Walk around with her 80s workout
She wants
gear
to
on.
come on our own podcast called Oracle's Murder Investigations or some stupid shit like that.
Whose
And she wants-
murders?
Yeah, what murders? What makes you think it was
Are you
murder?
going to be like one of those girls that do like the makeup and they like put the makeup on? So, then they said.
Is that what you're going to do? I haven't seen that. What is that?
There's a load of girls that do it, and they literally. Thing is, they're not even explaining what they're doing with their makeup. It's not a promotional thing for like makeup products or anything like that. They are literally just putting makeup on whilst talking about a murder. Like the Manson family or something like that. They'll talk about the whole story of the Manson family.
This isn't real.
Yes, it is. Whilst putting on makeup.
They just put on makeup and talk about murder.
Yeah, they're not even saying, so I'm putting this on my eyes.
How long does makeup take to put on? Like 5 minutes?
It's about 5-10 minutes of video of them talking about these
they're
murders.
just talking about murders whilst putting on makeup.
Exactly it.
This is weird. Is that not weird?
I don't. I can understand them talking about the murder, doing a video about the murders. I get that, but the makeup thing that makes no sense to me.
I feel like these girls are trying to bait in murderers.
Come kill me.
That's what it seems like, right? That's how murderers look for people to kill.
I would like it more. I think it'd be more appropriate if, when they were putting the makeup on, they do that kind of cliche with like girls in the film when they're like really upset, like Carrie and stuff like that. They're like, I'll make them pay. I'll make them all pay. And they're putting on makeup, the lipstick all around the mouth. And
you could do
like
that podcast, Oracle.
Oracle, you could do that. You could do it that way. Maybe like do some real,
Yeah?
and then like at the end you're like smearing it, and then like just like you just fought off a killer.
That's a good one, though.
You know?
could do that? You want to do that? All right, we'll film that next.
Or putting on like doing like makeup, like Halloween makeup stuff, like putting on like all the stuff and the prosthetics and shit. You know how they do.
It's not
like-
even Halloween, though.
I know, but it's a horror thing, so it goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
Oh,
She loves Halloween, apparently.
You know, so that it could work, couldn't it? That way.
Yeah, you like that?
I don't
You want
understand.
to do a Halloween makeup themed murder podcast?
But don't get me wrong, they've done their research and they know the stories and everything else, so they know what they're doing there.
Oh, so you
But
know
the-
about Charles Manson.
So they know the ins and outs of the story, and they've looked at all the bits and bobs and stuff, like all the investigation stuff. So they've got like the full story.
Yeah, he killed this guy,
So
that
they
guy
killed this
survived.
person, and they're like, this is suspicious here because of this and this and this.
This
but
and
they go
this.
through and go through the entire thing. But I just don't understand them putting on makeup. It's like they didn't know what to do with their hands during the thing.
So
they
have
just
you
like,
watched
"I'll
a
just
lot
put
of this?
makeup."
Because it feels like you've watched a lot of this.
I've watched 2 videos from the same person because it just come up on my feed, and I was like lying in bed, and it was just on in the background. I was like, "Why are they putting makeup on?"
Strange.
No, I don't understand it. Like, she did a great job.
Oh, great job of her makeup, or
Yeah,
a great
like-
job of talking about murder.
Both. Like, she did it great. It had a good flow and patter to it. But I just didn't understand why she was putting on makeup for it because she wasn't
bizarre.
because she wasn't.
How many
even,
views did she have? Did she have more views than us?
Oh, she's got. Way more than us.
Way more, like 17.
Like 50 quadruple it, whatever that.
That's not even a number.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how much she's got.
That's how much she's got.
So that's like that would be the equivalent of 17,100 views.
Maybe probably not as much as that, but she's got a lot. She's got a lot.
It's close.
She has well over like a good 1,000.
And how many subs?
I don't know what her name. I don't know. This is on Facebook, so I know she's got a YouTube. Let me have a Google. Let me have a Google. Let me have a look on my phone.
Do people still go on Facebook?
Yes, they do.
I don't. I haven't been on Facebook since 2011. For good reason.
Oh, you're missing out then, brother.
Oh, yeah, I really miss out on all that Facebook bonanza. Because Facebook bonanza...
Better than Twitter.
Is it?
Anything's better than Twitter.
Anything's better than Twitter, but is it better by much, really? Pretty sure Facebook is like...
Good. Girl doing makeup whilst talking about murders.
Why were you searching for this?
I didn't search for this specifically.
It sounds like a very specific search that you did.
Well, that was a very specific search that I just done there.
Just now.
But when I was doing it on there, because when on Facebook...
That was recent searches, though. I saw that came up straight away as like...
You wasn't even looking at my phone, you stupid old
No, I
idiot.
can see it.
And I know you can't see through those fucking
I've got
sunglasses.
glasses that can see around angles.
Yeah, of course you have.
Don't you know...
Those ones close
that
off
can
your
see
fucking
around
peripherals
angles?
so I can slap you around the face when you don't think about it.
That's why you got them for me.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Here we go.
Horse blinders.
So her name is Bailey Sarian.
Bailey Sarian.
Sarian.
Shout out.
Shout out Bailey Sarian. We're talking about you.
Give us a sub.
Not that you care.
Share.
Okay, so this video is 30 minutes. Maybe it was one video I watched and it just felt like it was that long.
30 minutes.
So let's have a look. This is on her YouTube.
And what's her name? Brandy.
She's a YouTuber. Hardly know her. We've got an advert. Go with Expedia, everybody.
Don't go with Expedia. They're a nightmare.
www.
We're trying to play fucking
Expedia.co.uk.
videos here. And Expedia
Skip
turn
ad.
up, ruining the shit we're
So
trying
this
to
is how
talk
she
about.
starts off.
Here she is.
So this is how she starts
What's
off.
her name again? Brandy Sahori.
Bailey. Sorry, so this is how she starts off.
Yeah. Right.
And so she starts off makeupless. She hasn't done her hair.
Makeup.
You know, she started something. She's just woken up. She's like, I'm going to talk about a murder this morning. You know, so she's talking and she's getting all like glossy.
And how many views
She's
she got?
getting quite glassy. So this is 1 year ago. She's in Los Angeles.
How many views?
So she, you ready for
How
this?
many views? Hit me.
4.6 million.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
And she has 5.09 million subscribers.
5.09 million subscribers.
So we are in the wrong fucking
All right,
business.
Oracle, go get your
Oracle,
makeup.
go get your
Murder
makeup.
Story.
You're coming down here. We're going to sit next to you whilst you put on makeup, and we're gonna get a murder.
Ooh,
do you know what we should do?
We could put makeup on her.
Do you know what we should do?
talks
Is
about murder.
let's do no research.
No research.
Let's just put in on Google random murder story.
Random murder story.
And we will discuss it and talk about it.
What, right now?
Right now.
Right this second?
Right now. We're going to take on Bailey Sarian.
And should we put on makeup?
Oracle, go get your makeup.
I was joking. I was joking.
I will really put the makeup on. I bet I could talk people through doing makeup.
You probably couldn't.
I feel like I could.
No.
I feel like I do a great job.
I don't think so.
I feel like I do. Oracle, you got any like
I
throwaway
don't want
makeup?
to see
you don't
this.
want?
No. She doesn't have any. No.
I want to see.
No.
I want to see how well I
No.
can put makeup on me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Really cake it on.
What have I got myself into? What kind of fucking podcast is this now?
So this is podcast number 23 we're on.
Number 23. Comment, subscribe,
Comment,
like,
subscribe, like.
maybe dislike. Depends how you're feeling right now.
Dislike. If people want it enough, I will happily do makeup
I'm leaving the podcast.
and talk about a murder.
I'm out. That's enough for me. I'm gone.
I don't
Thank
know what
you
you
very
need.
much.
What do you need to make makeup?
Cheers for coming. Make makeup?
Yeah,
What do
make
you mean?
makeup on your face.
What do you mean to make makeup on your face?
Well, they put different things on and mix it together, don't they?
Yeah, you just get some mud and some strawberries.
It's
and
like Bob Ross's freaking paint palette.
It
in
is.
your face. That's what it becomes, isn't it?
just do some clouds up above.
And what do the girls do when
Trees.
they're showing the makeup as well? Don't they like do this with them? Like with the say if my microphone was a product or something, don't they do this?
What the fuck are you
And it's
talking
like,
about?
This is so this is the brand I'm using. I'm using Golden Elixir by
You know the brands?
I don't know. I'm making it up.
You're not making that up. That sounds way too specific.
Golden
to
Elixir
be made up.
by Clive Bixby.
Clive Bixby. I think Golden Elixir is a real thing. You just made up Clive Bixby. Golden
Elixir sounds like it would be a makeup product. Let's Google it for us.
Oh, for God's sake!
I want to find out if. Let's talk about makeup. Let's open up the demographic for a feminine
people.
discussion about makeup. Why not?
Yeah, makeup tutorials with the boys.
Makeup tutorials with the boys. I will happily make a makeup tutorial if people want it.
No, we're not going to do makeup tutorials with the Boyz Oracle.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you do think it'd be hilarious.
I'm comfortable with my sexuality, Buzzsaw, to be able to put makeup on.
I'm sure you are.
Obviously,
because your sexuality is gay.
It's not. What are you typing, Oracle?
Yeah, are we looking at what is this? CC4, CCCCC2. I think you clicked on the wrong thing.
Is this like a robotic command?
Weren't we looking up a murder? Find me a murder.
Find me a murder.
We watched Hot Fuzz this week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, second favourite film. Right behind Shaun of the Dead. It's so close.
Really? Those are your two favourite films?
Close. Oh, they're the best.
Oh, wow.
So good.
I'm over them. I'm over those two.
Well, don't. Because you got to give them time.
Quite quick.
And you can go back and watch them again, and you'll notice things you didn't notice the first time.
Oh, I've done it, and I just don't like them.
There's more. There was stuff that I noticed in this one that I didn't even realise the last time. I watched it 100 times, and I still noticed new shit.
I just don't like the film. I never really have.
Well, you're not loyal to the forest or the southwest in general.
No, I'm done.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. If I could.
A major film from Gloucestershire, and you're going to be like, I don't really like it.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just
really
didn't like it myself.
No, it's not sold on it. No,
I'm not.
Just too cool to watch Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
No.
I'm just above it.
Not that.
You know, Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz are down here, and I'm way up here.
Pretty much.
That's you, right?
That's why you're beneath me, because you like those films.
I don't even know how to start with that one.
There you go.
Beneath you.
Here we go. Doomsday Mum. Laurie Vallow.
Here we go. A lot of adverts on here.
There is a lot of that. This is like
sign up
city.
to our free email.
Sod off independent website.
Wow.
Get some ad blockers on there, you sons of bitches.
Oh, now suspected to plot to kill ex-husband. Plot to kill ex-husband.
So
I can't read.
Doomsday Mum Laurie Vallow now suspected of plot to kill ex-husband.
All right, how's this happen, Oracle?
So here we go. We're going down. Is there a
story?
Is there a story?
Where is the story?
I think that was a link. Go click on that
one.
one.
Prepared this earlier.
We should have, but we don't. This is how we figure out things. This is how we do the podcast. Who needs preparation?
Oh, you have to click on it, right?
Here we go. Right. Okay.
As well of killing her children.
Oh, okay.
Added extra. So husband of Laurie Vallow warned it if he blocked her mission, she would kill him. So a woman from Arizona, connected to a doomsday religion, has been charged with conspiracy to
commit murder.
Commit murder.
According to an... What's that? Is indictment?
Indictment.
Laurie Vallow stands accused of plotting with her brother, Alex Cox, to kill her ex-husband's Charles Vallow. It is the fourth murder she and her husband, Chad Daybell, have been accused of.
Bloody hell, they're getting through murders.
Over the killing of Ms. Vallow's two children and Mr. Daybell's wife.
Hell of a lot of murders. Full house of murders.
They're going out there, they're just fucking knocking them out. So she's a doomsday broad.
What is a doomsday broad?
Doomsday broad, I think she believes that doomsday is coming, and she has a mission to bring the doomsday in.
Okay, so she crazy.
She crazy.
She's straight up crazy.
She loco.
And maybe she was like, I don't want my husband and my children to get murdered by the doomsday, so I'll kill them instead.
Maybe they had to die to bring the doomsday.
Or maybe they had to die to stop the doomsday.
Maybe she has to cause so much chaos that it summons the doomsday.
Summons the doomsday. Oracle, we got any more information on that? Or is that the end of it?
Put in, oh, we've got another guy now.
Okay, different guy. Okay, thank you. Good story.
Thank you, Laurie Vallows, for your story of Doomsday. We appreciated it. We're just moving straight on to Robert Buncis, boy 15, convicted of knife murder of friend. Oh, here we go. Is that the kid? He looks very friendly.
He looks very friendly.
Pictured with his father, was found dead in the... Oh, is he dead?
Yeah, he dead.
So that kid's dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, I thought that was the killer.
12-year-old friend after luring him into woodland and attempting to decapitate him.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Do you know what I'm going to put this blame on? I'm going to put this game on.
Video games?
No.
Rap music?
No.
Not going to church on a Sunday?
No.
Tell me.
Classical music.
Classical music?
Yeah.
I was close. I said rap music.
It's aggressiveness. It's violence.
I like classic
You
rap
know what?
music.
I say books as well. Books. Oh, the thoughts books put in your head.
Books are aggressive. You know what book I'm reading at the moment?
You're reading a book.
Charles Bronson's book.
Okay.
What's it called, Oracle? I say I'm reading it. I got it out of the library. I haven't started reading it yet.
You went to the library.
We went to the library. Oracle's getting me into reading books because apparently I don't read enough. And she's right. I've read one book in my life.
You know what? I've only read a couple in my life. Don't care for it.
Overrated, right? I like
Very
films
overrated.
where you can see what's going on.
Yeah. It's like people go, oh, the book's so much better. And I was like, couldn't care less.
Is it?
For you.
Exactly. Maybe you got a better imagination.
I would much rather,
I like my entertainment spoon-fed to me.
I don't like to sit down and read a book. I
No
don't
one
like
does.
sitting in the silence reading a book. I don't find it enjoyable. I find it really boring. And
Really
just
boring.
Depressing. You know, I'm not about that life.
No, what do you like to do?
I like to watch a TV show. I like to watch a film.
So would you ever watch a TV show of a book?
Yeah.
But would you ever read a book that used to be a TV show?
No.
Like if they made a book of I don't know, Game of Thrones or something.
So this is the point. Right?
Would you
this is the
read
point.
that book?
I don't read books.
Okay,
And I
what about
wouldn't.
magazines?
I don't read magazines.
Comic books?
Oh no, I have started the. I want to collect all the Walking Dead ones.
Comic books.
I've got like the graphic novels, aren't they?
You want to collect
I don't know what the difference is between a comic and a graphic novel.
It's the same.
Is it the same?
It's the same.
But no, the
We're going to
Walking
get a
Dead.
whole load of comic book geeks fucking mad at us, right? It's not the fucking same!
Is it the same?
The drawings are different.
Well, they are different. Like I get when you look at it because the graphic novel is a little bit more kind of scratchy, maybe.
Arty. Bit more effort in the drawings. Comic books are just kind of like chucked together like Garfield.
No, I don't know. Like it's less cartoony, I guess.
You're less cartoony.
Am I?
No, you're more cartoony.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to collect the Walking. I've only got one at the moment, but it's a start.
Oh yeah, I got Oracle a comic book, didn't I? Oracle.
What'd you get?
What did I get you? You got it with you? It was a Harley Quinn comic book.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah. It doesn't work.
What?
Hardly knew her.
I wasn't going to do that.
It sounded like you were. Harley Quinn, and then you just didn't
I was
do
just
it.
I was just confirming
Oh yeah, well that's what it was.
because I wasn't fully paying attention.
What was it, like volume 2? She hasn't got the first volume, but it's fine. You get it.
Well, I don't think you need volume 1 to
You can figure it out.
start it off.
Well, it didn't have that in HMV.
Oh, I thought HMV was gone.
So did we, but we've been in 2 of them lately.
2 of them?
We went in one in Cheltenham, in the little shoppy bit, and we went in one in Cribs Causeway.
Well.
HMV, who knew?
How the turntables.
Because they do music.
Yeah.
And they actually sell records.
Yeah.
I didn't even think records were still a thing.
I've got a couple of good posters and frames from HMV.
Yeah, I liked HMV. It was a fun shop.
I did like it. It was good stuff in there they had. Although I don't buy DVDs or anything anymore. I don't even buy discs for games anymore. I do all digital.
I usually do all digital.
Like I just don't because when I bought my PS4, it came with Red Dead Redemption 2.
Nice.
But it came with a disc, and I was expecting to give me a code.
No code.
No code.
You got
just
a disc.
Yeah.
Did you throw it back at them and say, "Keep your
Do you know
fucking
what I ended up
slicey
doing?
disc"?
I ended up buying because I was so fed up with it. It's a real cheap deal, so I just bought it digitally.
There you are then.
Like, so yeah, no, I'm done.
Black Ops 4.
Don't play Call of Duty.
The free game this month.
Oh, is it?
It's free.
Oh, okay, I'll download
And
it for
you
that.
can jump on my team and then you'll win because I'm amazing.
Every time I invite you to go play online, you never join me.
No, I never do join people online. It's true.
I don't know why.
Because I enjoy my private time.
Why not me?
Well, it's not because of you.
It feels like it is.
I set myself to offline. Otherwise, people are like, "Oh, come play this game. Come play this game." I'm like,
how many people are
just...
chasing you to play games? Tell me.
7.
Who's the 7?
You.
Yeah.
Steve.
Who's Steve?
You don't know him. He's a mate.
Tell me who he is.
Dave.
Who's Dave?
He's another mate.
Tell me who these
Bill.
people are. Yeah.
Ash.
Yeah.
And Dom.
Yeah.
And another Steve.
Why do they all sound like characters from TV shows? Like Ash, Pokemon. Dom. Fast and Furious. Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. What about the other Steve?
The other Steve, Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
What an obscure reference.
On the age of 17.
I get it.
She can't wait.
She can. She bloody will.
So that's what I'm thinking. I feel like these people are fake. You won't
No,
even
these
tell
are
me who
real
they
people, and they
Who
all
are they?
all want to play UFC and Call of Duty, but I ain't got time for that
Why not?
because I like playing by myself. But we'll play later. It's cool.
Will you? I hold you to that.
Yeah, okay, tonight we'll do a live stream.
Should we do a live stream?
We'll do a live
Our
stream.
first ever live
And
stream.
people will be like, oh yeah, watching
Fuck!
the
Oh,
Euros.
for fuck's sake!
Oh,
here we
yeah,
go.
that's on the notes
And
as
there's we
well.
got Oracle with the segue
Oracle.
straight into the Euros.
Let me just
We're
check my notes.
watching the
We've got the Euros to watch tonight.
When was the last time you watched football, other than the last two matches you've watched, Oracle?
When was the last tournament?
Yeah. Shows how much you care. Don't watch it. You're not going to miss anything. You're going to miss a couple of goals and England losing.
They might win though.
Probably not. Who
So-
they got this time?
It's Denmark tonight.
Oh, Denmark.
As we're filming on Wednesday. This is released on Friday, so by the time people are watching this, they'll know if we beat Denmark and if we're in the final.
Who
on
knows?
Sunday
Should we do a couple of pre-recordings?
Do a couple of
For
pre-recordings.
congratulations that we can add in for
Exactly.
Friday.
Yeah, there we
Once
go.
we know. So, England. I'm going to get real close to the camera for this one. England. I knew you'd lose. And I'm glad, because now my Facebook timeline is clear from its coming home shit. Can't get it on. Goodbye. Now,
No.
Buzzsaw, do you want to do a cheerful one?
Yeah, okay, I'll do, am I on the camera yet? Yeah, go England. We love football and it's coming home and we're really happy that it's coming home to England and that's it. Thank you very much.
And I'm indifferent about it. I wish you lost.
The finals though, the finals in Wembley's against Italy.
The final is where it all comes crumbling down if you get through.
We're definitely going to get through. We'll just act like we've got through and then we'll talk like that.
Oh, I can't.
So the final. Oh, the final on Sunday. Where are you watching it?
Nowhere. I'm not watching it at all. I genuinely
You
could
can come
not.
around here and watch it.
I
I got
will
a projector.
I will not even.
I got
no,
a projector. I got
wouldn't.
cold beer.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Come
Well,
on,
I
you
can't
like
drink,
cold
so I've
beer.
got to drive.
Yeah, we'll get you a taxi. It'll be fine. We'll get you an Uber.
An Uber. There's no Ubers in the forest. I don't think the forest has ever even heard of Uber.
What's an
If I went down, if I walked out there now and spoke to somebody and said, "Have you ever heard of Uber?" They go, "Well, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Get out of here, would ya?"
What the fuck do you call me?
Fucking over! That would be good though, if you came down here to watch football. But I wouldn't. No, you could though.
I could.
We can
but I
make a whole
wouldn't.
thing of it.
I hate it so much.
We can play some FIFA.
I really hate. I wouldn't even. Oh, don't.
Come on, I'll
Why
be
would you
Man
make a whole-
United.
Why would you make it
You
more
can play as
football?
Chelsea.
I wouldn't. Who the fuck are Chelsea?
They're the blue ones.
Nah, fuck 'em.
They got the logo.
I couldn't. I hate football with the deepest passion.
Whoa. Are you telling me that you don't like football?
I fucking hate it. I really don't. I don't see the appeal in any slightest form. I just don't.
Well, it's about goals, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's boring.
Who's going to score the goal?
It's a load
Who's
of
going to
blokes
miss the
running
goal?
around a field,
Yeah.
kicking a ball about.
So what sport do you watch?
What sport do I watch? I don't watch sports.
You don't watch
I
sport?
don't watch them.
See, I love watching sports.
I don't
I
find
love
it
watching
interesting.
sudden death
I'd rather
sports.
do it.
Anything where it's like, oh, it's win or lose. I love that shit.
I would rather do it. I don't like playing football though. I generally don't. I
Why
find
should
it
I
boring.
not with that bloody knee?
And then the people that play it are usually like they get far too. Even if you're just looking about, get far too into it, and then I can't even punt the ball about just to kind of have my own enjoyment.
But we can go kick a ball right now.
I see. This is the point. You'll get saying, "Oh, stop punting it places." So I like to get it and just kick it as far as I can.
That's fun.
So I do it.
You can go and goal.
I don't go in goal.
What? But that's what the goalkeeper does.
No, because I like punting it at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, okay, you can go up front.
So let's just fucking have it.
You can be a striker. We'll
I
get you a
don't
Rooney
aim for
top.
goals. I don't aim for goals. I quite make that clear. I do not aim for goals. I aim for maiming the goalkeeper.
That's a good tactic though, because once the goalkeeper's gone, then goals.
Exactly. But I know I just don't. People. Nah. Not a fan. Not a fan. I just don't see the appeal. I just
Yeah, me
really
either.
don't.
But the Euros, the final, how
I was
exciting,
driving
right?
around. It's not exciting for me.
Oh, for fuck's
But I was
sake.
driving around on Saturday when England were facing the Ukraine. They
Oh,
beat
the
them
Ukraine.
They beat them 4-0.
4-0.
Right.
Did you sing?
No, I didn't. I could hear people. I was
4-0.
going in the
It's
shop, and there's
fun.
people around like that live near the shop, and you could hear them go.
Hey.
And I was there, and I was like, I knew they were going to beat the Ukraine.
You did.
Who the fuck are the Ukraine? Like, I never even knew they had a team.
Of course they did.
So this goes to show...
They're a country, ain't they?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean they have to have a football team. You have to have a football team.
You have to have a football team.
No, you don't. If I was in charge of England, I'd abolish all football.
You'd abolish all football?
Yeah.
So good job you're not in charge of England.
Any playing of football
Would
be punishable by death.
Death?
Death.
Jesus.
If I see one fucking goaler
God damn.
or ball or whatever it is, or what's the football stuff nowadays? What do they play with?
A ball.
What's the ball brand?
Umbro? I don't
Umbro.
fucking know.
I see one Umbro ball. I'll have it popped.
I feel like it's not Umbro.
Might be Umbro. Umbro, Adidas, Reebok.
The ball.
Feeler.
Just say the ball.
The ball. If I see one ball, one fucking stud from a boot, anything, death.
Brown bread.
Brown bread. I would not be having it. Like rugby, I don't mind.
Oh, come on.
I don't play it, don't watch it.
What do you mean you don't mind it then?
I don't know, it's a bit more interesting.
You don't mind it, but you don't watch
if
it
I,
or
if
play
I, if
it.
I was
then
in
you
a,
don't like it.
If I was in a pub and someone put football in and everyone was watching the football, I would leave. If I walked into a pub and was playing, if the rugby was on,
They would fucking want you to leave.
It wouldn't bother me so much.
If you walked into a pub whilst the football was on, I'd leave.
Yeah, I just don't. Ugh.
Yeah. But European champions, very exciting.
Not really.
What's wrong with you? Your heart's made of lead.
Lead. It's football. You, when the fuck do you give a shit about the football? Never.
Every major tournament.
Every major tournament. Yeah. So you don't have any right to be excited because you're not a real fan.
I have all the right to be excited because that's what the European Championship's about.
No.
It's when you get the casuals in.
Yeah, you're a casual.
I'm
Every major
less than a
tournament.
casual.
Who's your favourite team?
England.
So this is it. You're a casual fan, and you have your opinion bears no weight.
My opinion bears all the weight because it bears the opinion of the casual fans, which is 95% of the population.
Yeah, exactly. They shouldn't be watching it.
None of them should be watching it.
No excitement from it.
Unless you watch every Premier League game, you're not allowed to watch the European Championship.
That's what I think.
Well, you're going to have to talk to Boris about that.
I will. Boris, calling you out right now.
BJ.
Abolish football, please.
Shout out.
I've had enough of it.
Shout out Boris Johnson.
Absolutely fucking...
Are we shouting out Boris Johnson?
No, we don't shout that prick out.
Oh, okay. No shout out Boris Johnson. Don't go follow him.
No, we've got Freedom Day coming up, though.
Freedom Day?
On the 19th.
What's that about?
That's what the media are calling it, apparently.
Oh, is that what they're calling it? I
Freedom
didn't know.
Day.
Freedom Day.
You know, I just think it's stupid.
Is there anything you like?
No, not much.
In the world?
Not much.
When we started this, I was like the one who hated everything, and you were like quite chirpy. And we've completely turned around on that.
Well, this is the way I've always been. There's a lot of things I dislike.
I guess so, but you started off like optimistic.
I am optimistic.
And now
I am optimistic, but there are things that I
optimistic.
just think are stupid. Like Freedom Day. Like, it's... Why call it Freedom Day? Because a drop of a hat, they could turn that around.
Oh, yeah, and that would be like lockdown day.
Exactly. It's like back to lockdown day.
But you can have a party and get presents.
Not so Freedom Day.
What? Do you have to buy people stuff for Freedom Day? Are we doing cards?
I'm not doing any cards for it.
I'm going to do cards.
Hallmark will definitely cash in on that shit.
Oh, yeah?
100%.
Happy Freedom Day. Maybe we should cash in on
Cashed in
that
on
shit.
Valentine's Day.
We got a printer.
Father's
we can print off
Day.
some cards.
And Mother's Day. And probably
Make
did
a
a social media day.
Let's take it to Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Freedom Day.
We got Dragon's Den here.
and
We
they'll
don't
be
have
like-
Shark Tank.
They'll be like, guys, Freedom Day was one day and it's not happening again. It's like, yep, you can celebrate the anniversary of it.
But we just need to make exactly. Every year, Freedom Day, anniversary.
The problem is as
we'll
well.
sell trees and decorations.
The reason why I think it's stupid is because there is still the very high possibility of us going back into a lockdown in the winter. So,
You reckon?
Oh yeah, they've already said that.
Why?
Because the cases go up in the winter.
I'm not going back into a lockdown.
Well, we might have to.
But what if we're all jabbed?
I don't know. It depends what the government decides.
Everyone get double jabbed. I heard they're going to triple jab the old.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've been double jabbed.
Oh, you have?
I have been.
Prove it.
Look at that. I will.
Prove
Hold
it.
on.
Get the card out.
Where'd I put my stuff?
Get the card out.
Where'd I put my
Otherwise,
things? Where'd I put my things?
You ate them.
Hold on.
Oh, this. This isn't COVID safe. Ugh, stinks. How long have we been going? 40 minutes. We've got 20 minutes left. Whoa, double cards.
Double cards, baby. Two's up. Pfizer, I hardly knew her.
I thought they were just meant to write on the second.
They were. I forgot the card.
You forgot the
so
card.
they gave me two, but
Got
now
two
I've got
cards.
a full-on proof of two cards I've been double jabbed, baby.
So you can go on holiday now.
I won't do.
But you can.
I could, but I won't.
You've got the option.
I've got the option.
If you could go on holiday, though, where would you go?
Where would I go? I would want to do a road trip around America.
That would be fun.
I would like to do like Route 66, like the classic. But I know a lot of people do that, but I don't know. I've seen some little bits and bobs that would be quite nice to do.
Would you get a big camper van?
Yeah. And I'd like to go stay on a dude ranch.
That's the way to do it. A dude ranch.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, yeah.
What's a dude ranch?
It's like a ranch with dudes.
That sounds gay, man.
It's not.
Are you sure?
The dude ranch is that's what they call like the people that run it. I think they're like I don't know.
Dudes.
I don't know exactly, but
Honchos.
that's what it's called. It's called a dude ranch.
Okay, well we'll go. We'll check it out.
I didn't invite you.
Right, I think where the fuck this is going. I'll go by myself.
Oh.
I'll go by myself at the same time as you.
We'll just be driving behind each other the entire time.
Fuck up your whole trip.
We pull up beside each other. We don't even talk to each other, acknowledge each other. We're just there. So do you guys know each other? Yeah? You talking?
It's fucking Brit.
Fucking Brits. Fucking arguing Brits.
Now, come on, boys. We got to make up so we can go ride these ponies together.
But no, it looks really cool. Well, my parents went and done that kind of thing, and that was really, really cool. I'd like to go down to like Nashville, Memphis, and stuff.
Do some music
Let's go to the
recording.
Johnny Cash Museum.
There's a museum for Johnny Cash?
Yeah, man.
He owns a museum?
He doesn't own it. He's dead.
So you could meet him?
No, he's dead.
When did he die?
He died in 2003.
2003?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm a bit behind on my...
He died a long time
my
ago.
Johnny Cash news.
He's like the only person that I desperately want to see live, and I never will. Like, that breaks my heart. People are like, I go see a tribute. No, I don't want to go see a
holograms.
tribute.
They do holograms now.
I'd love to see a hologram of Johnny Cash. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Yeah,
Let's get one for Southwest.
It's either the real Johnny Cash or not. It's either the real Johnny Cash or not. Like, there's no point.
Just play one of his songs, you'll be happy.
I do. That's what I listen to his songs all the time.
There you go then. Stop complaining.
But now we want to see him live, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I want to see Mozart live. That's not going to happen
You
either.
really want to see Mozart live?
Who wouldn't want to see Mozart live? If you had the chance.
No, I wouldn't want to see him.
If you had the chance.
No.
If you had the chance.
No.
Though. Come on, Mozart will outlive any fucking current music producer person or out there, right? S Club 7.
Do you know what?
S Club 7, no one ever going to remember.
Mozart is going to fade away into non-existence. You know why? Because the current generation have a
Fucking clue. I mentioned Johnny Cash to some people that are 21, like who?
Exactly.
But that's Mozart, they know. And bear in mind, get Mozart.
That damn fucking card fell off again. And that bearing in mind, right, they are only 8 years difference, and they don't have a clue who Johnny Cash is or one of his songs. Like, that
to
is
be
the
fair,
most
I
depressing
couldn't
thing.
name one Johnny Cash song.
No?
No. Ain't No Pain.
Oh, that's close.
Is it?
Ain't No Grave.
Ain't No Grave. Ah, son of a bitch.
Is that because Undertaker came out to that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do I get half a point?
No.
Son of a bitch.
You got Ring of Fire is the most commonly known one, or Hurt, which is Hurt was his last one that he ever released before he died.
Oh, what did he die of?
Just drug abuse.
Just drug abuse.
Years of drug abuse.
Yeah, that'll do
that
it.
caught up with him.
Oh, well.
Although he was clean, as far as I'm aware, that caught up with him.
Yeah, that happened.
Like, he aged quickly. He's only in his 60s.
Only?
He looked like he's in his 80s.
Oh, it's pretty close though.
Yeah, proper old.
Like, to be honest, I can't tell the difference between someone in their 60s and someone in their 80s.
But then you've got
At that point,
Cry,
they all
Cry,
look the same
Cry.
to me.
Cry, Cry, Cry. You got
Cry, Cry, Cry.
You've got
Of course.
Folsom Prison Blues, which is my favourite song.
Folsom Prison Blues.
Nope. You got Get Rhythm.
Get Rhythm.
You've got
Get Rhythm.
Big
You
River.
gotta get Big River.
Big River.
Big River. Da-da-da-da-da.
Walk the Line.
Big River.
Stop singing. Stop singing the songs. Don't touch them. Don't even attempt. Don't even think about it.
But don't you know that when they do tributes to songs, they can actually make it better?
No.
I can.
Can you?
Give me a song.
All right then. Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Ain't no mountain high enough for you.
It's rotten.
How is that rotten?
I don't know where you went with the voice.
Johnny Cash was alive right now, he would be rolling in his grave because that was fantastic.
Rolling his grave out of just pain.
Come on, man. That was a good Johnny Cash.
No, it was terrible. It wasn't even sound anything like Johnny Cash.
It was Johnny
I don't know who
Cash.
you was trying to do. I don't even know
That's
who.
just me.
Was it?
That was me.
Why was you doing like a deep South American accent?
That was my deep South Sam.
Was it?
You don't know that character?
No.
Deep South Sam
I
covers
feel like
that
this is
one.
the first time you're workshopping it.
Well, I gotta practice. I'll show you later. It's good.
Well, I'm good. I'll go home after this.
No. We got a lot. I got a lot to show you. It's cool.
Great.
You like that?
You sound like the guy from the Pogues, but like had his voice box removed.
I know what that is. The Pogues?
The Pogues, here we go.
Pogues? Is this another one of Johnny Cash's bands or something?
No, it isn't. The Pogues are an Irish band.
An Irish band. Oh, the Pogues.
You sound closer to him than you do Johnny Cash.
Okay, but Johnny Cash and the Pogues could be brothers.
They're not.
They might be. They look alike.
No, not at all. You know the Pogues anyway. They did the song with Kirsty MacColl, the Fairy Tale in New York, Christmas song.
A Fairy Tale in New York. Fairy Tale in New York.
Oh, stop. I just... Stop trying to melodically say the fucking song title, because you're butchering everything. I feel like you should not listen to any music anymore. I feel like that you should be banned from music listening. Like, this is your punishment for this butchering that you're doing. Absolute savage butchering.
I'm good at singing, though.
I tell you what, this is worse than Chernobyl.
It's not... Jesus Christ!
This is worse than Chernobyl.
Don't worse than Chernobyl it. They're still suffering from Chernobyl.
I know, and I'm going to be suffering after this
Yeah,
for a long time.
A long, long time.
Years over them.
Well, you'll be able to sleep tonight.
I won't.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
Haunted for life.
Haunted for life.
You sound like you remember the TV show Dinosaurs?
No.
For fuck's sake! Why does no one ever fucking remember anything?
Dinosaurs.
Yes, Dinosaurs.
Is that the one Oh, hey, I'm a dinosaur.
You sound a bit like one of them.
Yeah? I'm a dinosaur. Hey, Maud, where's my eggs? Is that what they sounded like?
Probably. Well, the voice sounds similar, but
they weren't called Maud, and they weren't cooking eggs.
So no.
Were they like people though?
Can you get up a picture of dinosaurs?
Because I feel like I remember this, but kind of also
because
not.
I feel like everybody has at least seen this, like one episode.
But this is like
from at least our generation.
It's not like a cartoon, is it? They're like dressed up in dinosaur costumes.
Yeah, they're in like big prosthetic outfits.
Yeah, I remember this.
Oh, here we go. So we've got discourse synonym. Discourse synonym here from Oracle. I'm glad we're getting under the real crux of it. We've got a discourse crossword clue. This is part of our entertainment, I think. It's like, Oracle, find this knowing full well she is dyslexic. So it's D-I-N-O. Dinosaurs. Not dinosaur. That was like Dinosaur 3.
Dinosaurs. TV show. American sitcom.
Go on images.
Oh, yeah,
go on
I
images.
remember these.
Yeah.
These dinosaurs.
There we go.
Oh, they're cool. You remember them?
In fact, both of you kind of look like the mum and dad. And then I'm the baby.
Which one are the mum and dad? These two?
Yeah.
You look like Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah. Or John Goodman in Roseanne.
Roseanne.
That's Jolene by Dolly Parton, that you just butchered.
They call me the butcher.
Absolute.
So why are we talking about the dinosaurs?
I don't know how we got onto this.
I'm literally crying with laughter.
I don't know where we go. I don't know what we've got onto.
Oracle ruined me with her spelling.
Oh, God, Discourse.
That really broke me.
Discourse TV show.
Discourse TV show. Oh, fuck it. How long have we been going, Oracle?
Too long.
We've got like 10 minutes left.
So how do we fill up 10 minutes now?
Let me have a look at my notes. You had notes as well, right?
Yeah, we're in the car.
Vin Diesel meme family I've got here.
Yes, this is quite a popular thing at the minute. Obviously we were talking about Fast and Furious last week, and I joked about how they were going to space.
The Fast series.
The Fast series going up to space.
Saga.
Now, we went wrestling training on the weekend, which was great fun.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
And I saw Hot Shot Chris Adams. Shout out Chris Adams, Hot Shot.
Chris Adams.
How you doing, brother? Oh, he told me he watches the pod, so this is a bonus. So he might get through to this one.
Thanks for subscribing.
So welcome.
And if you haven't, fucking do it.
Yeah, you better have subbed, Chris, because if you haven't, I'm going to come out there. I'm going to jump through the freaking YouTube screen and choke you out where you sit, sir. But yeah, he said he watches it, and he said, "You were right, by the way." And I went, "What do you mean?" And he went, "Fast and Furious." I went, "They went to space?" And he's like, "Pretty much." And I was like, well. I was right.
They went to space?
So,
spoilies, by the way.
Spoilies.
If
you haven't seen the new Fast and Furious.
I haven't seen the new one yet.
He didn't really allude to the fact that they had actually gone to space, but he said, Kind of. So I was on the ball.
So they went on a rocket.
They've gone to fucking space.
If they don't
it's
get
fucking
through the
stupid.
atmosphere, they haven't gone to space, and Chris Hotshot Adams is talking shit.
Then you got John Cena, who is The Rock's shadow. See, that's a song you got right for once. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
But yeah, if you Oracle, if
very
you could
much.
bring up the page we've already, we did actually prepare something. We've got the 20 funniest, apparently, Vin Diesel family memes.
I don't get it.
So it's the whole thing is like, you'll see.
Show me. Okay, this is one,
Scroll
right?
down. I don't have friend. I don't family. These are just fucking gifs.
Yeah, these are just gifts. These aren't funny. Keep
Hold
scrolling.
on, maybe this is just a thing. Here we go.
Oh, right.
That's not how gravity works. They're all sat in a car. Well, we'll have these show up, yeah? Are we going to have these show up this time?
No.
Why not?
Because you didn't get the borders ready.
I can sort them out now. We can just do it post.
I'm not doing it in post. It takes so long already.
You've got 2
so much to
days.
do
You've got
this
2 extra
weekend.
days.
No, we needed 2 extra days because we got to sort the place out because Oracle's sister's coming to stay.
I know I'm done. She can help. So that's not how gravity works. I don't have gravity. I've got family. And he's like jumping between cars.
Yeah, that's funny.
See, like, this is the whole thing. The only reason I got this up is because you mentioned about the borders. I'm just going to sort it out. But now we're in a pickle because, once again, you can't do a post-edit.
Well,
Talk about the UFC because the memes that are relevant right now and are all over social media, we can't share.
go on Instagram and look it up.
See, this is we're supposed to talk about these things.
Well, that's why we needed the borders.
Oh, for God's sake.
Not for post-edit, for pre-edit.
You do a post-edit with it.
You could, but it's giving Oracle a lot more work to do, and I'm the one who gets the fucking earful.
I thought you were doing it.
Just, when did I say I was doing it?
I thought you were doing all the post-edits.
That Oracle took it back over.
Because you were shit.
It wasn't I was shit, I just wasn't as good as Oracle.
Oracle, was it because he was shit?
Oracle, you can be serious with me now. This is a safe space.
She said no, shit, let's just leave it at that, shall we?
All right then, so the UFC, here we go. So we've got Conor McGregor, we've got this guy,
Dustin Poirier,
that guy,
say his name.
Sean O'Malley.
No, we haven't got to that fight yet. Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier, who's your pick?
Okay.
Then why the fuck are we talking about
Dustin Poirier, because Conor McGregor's
This is
boring
meant to
now.
be like a flashback because we used to do a MMA-specific podcast. So this is meant to be like, oh, I remember
Are you
we
going to put
did
a
that.
post-edit of like a flashback
I'm
sequence
not
in?
going to do a post.
Well, there we go, then there's no point calling it a flashback.
It is a flashback.
So
Okay, so
Conor McGregor
notes.
is boring. I'm going to go with Dusty.
you think Dustin Rhodes Poirier is going to win it?
I think Dusty's going to get it.
Okay, well I'm going to say Conor.
Cool.
How much money you want to bet?
I don't care.
£200?
I don't care enough.
£300?
Don't care enough.
£400?
Don't care enough.
Come on, man, you got a dead accountant. Give me fucking some figures.
My dad's got a dead
Yeah, your
accountant.
dad's accountant's dead.
Brown
so,
bread.
So you should have some fucking money coming your way.
That makes no sense.
Why not? If your dad's accountant's died.
Somebody
you
just
get all
took over
money.
the account.
I thought it was like you get a big payout when your accountant dies.
No.
Like he's holding on to the money, and then when he dies, you get all the money out.
No.
Like a casino.
He doesn't hold any money.
He's got a big payout.
He doesn't hold any
He
money.
doesn't hold the money. What's an accountant for?
The accountant to make sure that your finances are making sense. And you're
How would they not make sense?
because you might be like taking out shit tons of money on one thing, and like I said, that's not very feasible.
And that's what an accountant's for, to tell you to stop
They don't
spending
hold
too
the-
much money on
The
stupid
accountant
shit.
isn't a bank.
He sounds like a bank.
No.
An accountant's someone who just gives you advice.
This is why you're poor.
I am very poor.
You need an accountant.
Maybe I should get an accountant.
I think you need an
Are you an accountant?
I'm not an accountant.
Well, get your
Terrible.
dad's accountant, but he's dead.
I know.
Brown bread.
Tough tits.
Fucking hell.
We've got welterweight.
Welterweight. Yeah.
I'm just moving
I
you
thought
on.
you were going to read along then.
You're the one that cares about this stuff. I was just moving on the conversation.
Well, we won't talk about it if you don't care about it.
Oh no, I talk about
I thought you would enjoy it.
That was alright. I don't watch it anymore though.
Sunday we got a big day. We got Conor McGregor and Dustin in the morning. Then we got the football finals in the evening. Okay, I think he's had a stroke. We thought we froze as well.
It's a great little bit of silent. It's a nice little silent. I quite like that lull.
Yeah, well,
I do like a lull.
what is a lull?
Just that silent.
Okay, well we'll try and add them more in because there's nothing people like on a podcast more than silence. Just heard a baby coughing outside.
There was a baby coughing outside. That classic baby thing.
That baby got a case of the croot, man.
She's eating a carrot and she's like, "Ah."
Oh, that's a dry carrot.
It was a dry carrot.
She should have bought that carrot.
That was
more recently.
left in the car in the heat.
You were left in the car in the heat,
I wish I was.
and that's why you're so sweaty.
I'm not sweaty.
You're not actually today.
No.
You look quite dry. Although those cards are sticking to your forehead.
They are sticking. I don't
remarkably
know why.
well.
Don't know why, but they're doing it. Got very oily skin.
I didn't even address that you've done that until now. It's been there for about half an hour.
I just forget they're on there, to be honest with you.
It's a good look.
I quite like it.
You can keep it.
I'm keeping it
We
for
can
now.
rock it.
Days like eyebrows.
Maybe when I get my
I look
second
like,
one, we can
I look
both
like
put that
Eugene.
tag gear.
I look like Eugene Levy,
Who is Eugene Levy?
the Jim's dad in American Pie.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're
The
talking
guy with
about.
the massive eyebrows.
Yeah, I
He's in
got you.
Schitt's Creek now as well. People watch Schitt's Creek.
Nobody watches Schitt's Creek.
Never watched it, but I know he's in it.
Yeah, well,
He's also in The Man with Samuel Jackson, I believe it's called.
Samuel Jackson's the man.
The Man. You've got Eugene Levy. And he's in other things.
Yeah, he's
as well.
done stuff. I've seen him. He's that guy who's from the films.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know him.
You know
Okay.
the one.
Yeah, so that's and he has cards for eyebrows.
Pretty much.
Kind of.
Pretty much.
Very expressive.
Very expensive.
Oh, and it falls off
All
again.
one. See, I tempted fate too much. I'm like Icarus. I flew too close to the sun.
And who's Icarus?
Guy with the wax wings.
The wax wings. That will never work.
Flew too close to the sun. They melted and he fell into plummeted to his death.
The sun's very far away.
Brown
I don't
bread.
think he actually flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, it's like a fake story.
A fake story.
Yeah.
So why are you telling me fake news? Is this like the original fake news story?
It's like the same way that you keep butchering songs.
I don't butcher songs.
You butcher every single song.
Name a song.
I'm not gonna name one.
Come on, name a song.
No.
I won't butcher it, I promise.
No, I'm not touching it.
I'll nail it.
Nope.
I'll nail it. Give me.
You've promised me that one too many times. and every
Oracle,
single
give
time
me a
you failed.
song.
Don't do it, Oracle. Don't do it.
Round it up. So we had Meth Fish.
Meth fish.
That was a good bit. People disliked our Bill Cosby bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully they won't dislike this one.
They just like everything.
Why do they dislike everything we do?
I don't know. Life.
Your life. That's life.
That's life.
You're going
It's
to do
all
the
good
thing
care.
again.
What thing?
Where you say the song, but you just say it in words.
Yeah.
Go on then.
I did it.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's life.
That's it. That's life.
That's life.
That's life. That's what all people say.
Ah,
So yeah, that's it, guys. Session 23.
that was it. How depressing. Oracle's putting a hand on her face.
She's done.
She's brown bread.
Burnt.
Was there anything else you want to talk about?
I'm pretty much finished.
I'm pretty much finished too.
Pretty much finished today.
We got shows coming up.
Show's coming up at some point. We'll announce it at a later date.
We'll announce it at a later date.
Yeah, once we can confirm it.
How many more later dates are there?
I don't know.
I feel like we need
Sometime.
to tell people at this point.
Nah, it's all good.
Oh well, I'll tell them next week.
One day,
I'll tell you next week
when we can confirm.
when we can confirm
Yes.
dates,
Yes.
wrestling dates, very very soon.
Very soon.
Within
Coming
the next
soon.
month.
TBD.
Within the next month.
TBD.
Within the next month, there will be wrestling dates.
TBD.
Next month,
TBD.
wrestling
TBD.
dates.
TBD.
The boys
TBD.
making their debut
TBD.
in wrestling
TBD.
very soon.
TBD.
What is TBD?
To be dated.
Oh, I thought it was like an STD that you had.
You could have saved all of that stuff just by saying TBD.
Okay, well, wrestling TBD.
Boom! There we go. So there's session 23.
Session 23. Comment, subscribe, share. Make sure you share, because what I do is I get it on my phone,
Yeah.
on WhatsApp, and I share the link from YouTube, and I send it straight to my mum after every episode's released.
Just to your mum.
Just I
Do you
don't
have other
any
contacts
friends.
in your WhatsApp?
No,
I think you do.
I don't. There's you.
Yeah.
There's Oracle. There's my mum.
Your brother?
My brother doesn't have a. Don't get me started on my brother.
He doesn't have a phone.
He doesn't have a. He has a phone, but it doesn't work.
Well. That's how you do it.
And that's how he's always been.
I feel like you've got other people in your phone though.
I don't.
Like your counsellor.
My counsellor's dead.
No, I'm done. But yeah, guys, don't forget to share. Give it a good share though. Like any support we can get is the best thing ever. So just do your
I
thing.
literally jump up and down every time we get a new subscriber.
Exactly, it does. It's an exciting moment.
It makes me so happy.
It gets to the point one
Every
day we'll
time
just forget
someone
about
hits
you
the
all.
sub button.
But you know, everybody hit that sub button. Big old sub button. Slam it in. Get that sub on. Hit that bell notification icon. It will let you know whenever we do a little thingamajigabobber. And yeah, get that like button, and we will see you on the flippity flop.